Power to the people. Thank you very much, distinguished.
I rise to speak on behalf of the Board of Trustees of this great party and to emphasize that what we are doing today is the beginning of the future of this party and this nation. So I sincerely urge the two committees to function without fear or favor, no matter whose ox is God, in as much as our constitution, the constitution of this great party, is guiding whatever decisions or actions you will take. Failure of which, in my considered opinion, will lead to Nigeria being a one-party state. This is the beginning, because without an opposition, then there is no democracy. And you are now to establish that, today. I'm brief, it's very clear. The truth must be told all the time. This party should not be allowed to die in the hands of these two committees. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman and eminent members of our great party, I bring you good tidings from the National Assembly. Mr. Chairman, we want to thank you very sincerely for taking this bold step to inaugurate these two committees, especially against the backdrop of the 2023 elections and its fallouts. It is very important to note that these two committees hold the life of this great party. We will not shy away from the fact that there have been rumblings and grumblings in the party, occasioned by activities or inactivities. And we believe that in the wisdom of NEC, that these two committees be set up. And today, that decision is being given life to. And so, from the National Assembly, our prayers are with you. We will do everything that we can to assist in the establishment of genuine reconciliation of our party members. Those who are aggrieved, it is our prayer that they will listen to their voices of wisdom. And at the end of the day, this party is a voluntary organization, no doubt about it. But wherever we are today, as elected officials, as appointed officials on the platform of the party, it is the life of the party that is the foundation of whatever we are today. And so we must do everything that we can to sustain this party. Above all, there is no doubt that in recent happenings across the country, that all is not well with our system, and that our people definitely must be provided with the alternative of what platform to give us the leadership of this country. And that is why the job of this committee is very important, to put all heads together, to bring all of us together, to work as one and as one family that the PDP is known for. It is my prayer that in 2027, by the grace of God, with a formidable PDP, Nigeria will have an alternative. Thank you very much.
I intentionally combine the two factions to save time. I will do my remarks, then we inaugurate the committee. I will read a small speech. The second part, maybe I will take it also, it's not a recent speech. Well, it is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to the inauguration of these important committees. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey towards healing, understanding, and growth of our party. This inauguration represents a bold step towards addressing the challenges that have divided us and hindered our well-being. You are all aware of the fallout of the primaries and the resultant effect it had on the outcome of the general elections across all states. The action and inaction of some party members resulted in the current state of our party. This party has suffered a lot of damages, resulting in the loss of 2015, 2019, and 2023 general elections. However, the resilience of the party faithful has kept the party going and still a party to beat in the country. Since inception, the party has evolved various mechanisms in addressing its internal conflict. This includes reconciliation, disciplinary measures, and other initiatives that embody fairness and equity. It is against this background that you have been selected to carry out this task. You have been selected to these committees because of your experience and unwavering commitment to the party ideals, fairness, and resourcefulness. I urge you to shelve all personal and proxy interests as you conduct this exercise. Inaugurating these committees demonstrates our commitment to acknowledging parties' wrong and hurtful actions and in order to correct them, creating a safe space for open dialogue and active participation of all party faithful, promoting forgiveness, healing, and understanding issues among stakeholders, ensuring that higher standards of integrity, accountability, justice, fairness, and inclusivity is paramount as the yardstick for our party's logo. To our esteemed party leaders and members, I urge you to give these committees the maximum support. If we desire a party of our dream, we should uphold the virtues of forgiveness and fairness in dealing with this. At this juncture, it is my single honor to welcome you all and to also reiterate, like I said earlier in my speech, that you've been selected carefully because we know you have the pedigree to lead us out of this. As the BOT chairman says, that this committee is very important, that the committee should not allow the party to die. I always feel sad anytime our members goes on television saying that the party is dying, not mindful of the fact that the party has remained a party to beat in this country, as well as have gone into several crises until today we are still standing. I don't know, maybe if it's the wish of some for the party to die. But honestly speaking, I think as a dedicated member of this party, you should always speak positive of your party. Yes, we may have various interests, but the party will outlive all of us. Some of these founding fathers have left us. The party is still working. And I am proud to say, today in this country, the only development you see in everywhere comes from our governors. If you go to any state that is a PDP governed state, you see the difference. It has been inherent in us. We have remained very, very peoples-oriented party, taking development to the people, and we stand out. So sometimes I feel sad. I also want to use this opportunity to clear certain insinuations that lately been trending in the social media. If I check last, the signatories of this party is the chairman and the secretary. Just because the chairman and secretary has signed a letter, it has become an issue. People going, saying all sorts of insinuation about that. I don't want to join issue with the other person. It's his stock interest. But it pains me when I see somebody who knows the working of NWC going into television to mislead audience and say things that he knows that are not correct. It's painful, very, very painful. There is a precedence in what we did during Kashamu's case. The chairman and secretary wrote to the Supreme Court. There was also the issue of Anambra, where issues came. The chairman and secretary, anytime an individual is, we said this is a working committee. I don't do things without consulting my members. I've always been proud of that. My door has always been open. So nobody is going to intimidate me to relegate my responsibility. You can say all sorts of things. I know that this is the build-up to the coming neck. Damagu must go, Damagu must go. I thank God people are making me very popular lately. Anytime you open social media, television, is Damagun, Damagun. Honestly speaking, I've started contemplating it's high time I throw my self into the ring to also buy for the presidency of this country. Because I've become popular, even though negative to bring me down, but I'm not deterred. I have a responsibility to this party to keep it safe and stable. I intend to take all sorts of version as long as this party will be stable. But I've reached a point that I have to talk. I've avoided talking because I know so many things. So when I open my mouth, I know it will not be palatable. But that's the price of leadership. I'm ready to take that bashing, more bashing. And for my detractors, let me tell them, you'll see more of that later. Because I will not abdicate my responsibility. But I will do it within the confines of law, as the Constitution stipulates. So I'm not deterred. You can run me down. But importantly, please, while trying to run Damagun, I know we have neck. So everybody, those interested of Damagun to go, is a builder to run me down before we have that neck. But when you run Damagun down and you lose a party, because in trying to run me down, you are running down your party. Anytime people open their mouths, the party is dying. You are telling them, the opposition, that you are not there. And you believe in the party, unless if you are an agent of destruction. You should be positive in any time you talk if you believe in this party. So I said it's an opportunity for me to clear the air. We've just had congresses. Nobody is commending the NWC for the successful congresses we have had so far. Nobody. But I want to urge us, please, when you are doing opposition within, be mindful of the fact that your act can injure the party. You know about Damagun, I may leave tomorrow, but the party is still there. I know this seat is a hot seat. My predecessors have had the same this thing. I'm taking my own version, of the heat. I'm not deterred. But importantly, I want to urge us, especially these committees. If you feel before we've been compromised, we've been called names, but nobody is giving us the credit that at least today the party is still one party. It's still intact. You have a responsibility now before you. Those things we cannot do. We are not perfect. I have to admit we are human beings. We may have our shortcomings. We are not perfect. That's why this committee is in place at the right time. I want to urge you, please, let's leave our personal interests and proxy interests. Let's do the needful for this party. The party is still the party to be. They have been campaigning for us. They are the opposition now. This government is like an opposition. They lack even knowledge of how to govern. They lack sense even to address common issues. They don't know how to go about it because in the first place, they are not supposed to be there. So let us cash on this so that at least we can create an enabling environment for our aspiring members that want to come on board come 2027. We may not be there, but we hope that we will leave a party the people will be proud of, the people will come to aspire. Let us not run down our party. I urge all of you, and use your goodwill and opportunity to do the needful. And from time to time, my doors are open. If you need any of our inputs or consultations, we are always there at your beck and call. I thank you sincerely. I want to use this opportunity also they are drawing my attention to a letter by our elder statesman. I don't intend to speak. I will borrow Olisametu's remarks in 2015 when Edwin Clark left the party. There's no doubt about it, it's an elder statesman. But I thought when you reach that age, God has given you the opportunity and wisdom to be a father to all, but not to go to the market. He has all it takes to do the needful, not by taking a sentimental approach to it. So I am not brought up to be disrespectful to elders, so I don't intend to dwell on that. I once again thank you sincerely. I think we have come to what gathered us here today. I want to use this opportunity to call on all the committees to stand up so that you'll be inaugurated. Do we do it separately or we'll do it?
We shall do the inauguration simultaneously, then all to be separately. Joint.
Okay.
Joint inauguration first, then we call them separately for oath, sir.
Okay.
Barrister Chris Adam, are you there? Okay. After the
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ocheme Chris Adama, Notary Public, Federal Republic of Nigeria. My job here is to inaugurate the national, to administer oath, to swear in members of the National Reconciliation Committee of the PDP. In your hands are copies of the oath of allegiance and the oath of office, where you find your name there. You will repeat after me when I will read, then you substitute with your name where names are mentioned, where your names appear on the oath. So let's go. We'll start with the oath of allegiance. So I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the People's Democratic Party and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the party, and always in the interest of the integrity, solidarity, advancement, well-being and prosperity of the party, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to pursue, enhance, achieve the aims and objectives of the party, as contained in this Constitution and Manifesto, that I shall not allow my personal interest to influence
decisions and in all circumstances I shall do right to all members of the party and to all manner of people according to law without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I shall not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal any matter which shall become known to me as an officer of the party, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties, and that I shall devote myself to the service and well-being of the I wish you well in your new assignment. I will start with a point of allegiance to name where I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the People's Democratic Party and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so help me God. I do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the People's Democratic Party. I shall discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully, and according to the Constitution of the party, and always in the interest of the integrity, solidarity, advancement, well-being, and prosperity of the party, and the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that I will strive to pursue, enhance, and achieve the aims and objectives of the party, as contained in this Constitution and manifesto, that I shall not allow my personal interest to influence my official decisions, that in all circumstances I shall do right all the members of the party, and to all manner of people, according to law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will, that I shall not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any matter that shall become known to me as an officer of the party, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties, that I shall devote myself to the service and well-being of the people of Nigeria. So help me. God. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.